No point in keeping her in suspense any longer. Now we're looking forward to somebody telling us a story, and I'm looking forward to it as well. Got big shoes to fill after Larry there. So let's hear it for Roxanne for crying out loud. Get him, Roxanne. Come on, come on, come on!
Oh, yeah,
yeah!
You throw things.
No, please don't.
No, don't. No, don't. Would you believe I'm a ballerina?
Why not?
I actually was a ballerina. Many years ago, I decided that I needed to do something more with my life. This was before Toastmasters. I needed to do something with my life, and I was rather bored. My husband had died, so therefore I had time to do something. Well, my coworker and I kind of collaborated, and we were looking for things that we could do. We checked out bowling. Well, that's fine, throw the ball. We checked out rock climbing. After getting up about half a foot, no, I'm going to fall, I'm not going to do that. We checked out archery. We didn't shoot our eyes out, we tried it. So we were thinking one day, well, we got to find something to do. We don't want to go to the gym. Yeah, that's what we should be doing, but we're not going to go to the gym. We found out ballet. We thought, is there such a thing as adult ballet? Now, normally with ballet, you start out when you're not even walking yet to be able to do all of these different moves. We are adults. We've never done it before. We don't even dance. So we decided that we were going to find out about ballet. So we checked out. Guess what? There is an adult drop-in ballet school with the Tacoma City Ballet.
Oh, wow.
So I decided I'm going to go check this out. So I go running down there and get there, and I just climb up the steps, and I get up to the, see, I'm being very brave. I'm going to just go get it. I go up to the receptionist. I understand that you have classes for adults that, for learning how to do ballet. Is this true? Yes, it's right over here. So we go into the room, and I'm looking, and here are all these ballerinas. All different sizes, all different ages. Some of them were even bigger than me. And I thought, okay, I'm going to watch this for a moment. So I see them, and they are working. And their instructor tells me, put the toe out, put the toe out, put the toe out, put the toe out. And it's like, I can do that. So I go running back to my coworker, and I say, guess what? This is what they were doing. We can do this. So we go and sign up for classes. Well, we found out that ballet is a whole lot harder than what we thought.
Yeah.
We found out that you have to do such things as these deep plies, all the way down, all the way up, which I cannot do right now. We decided we're going to try it. Well, after a while, she said, I can't do this. It's just too hard on my back. Well, knowing me, I just stuck it out. So I would come home and say to my customers, I'm taking ballet. And they look at me like, right. You know, crazy for sure. Right. Well, my family said the same thing. I'm doing ballet. And they look at me, which meant that I was crazy. So they decided to find out whether or not I was telling the truth. They sent my granddaughter with me to make sure that I was in fact doing ballet and not doing something nefarious. She came in and she would go sit in the corner while I'm sitting there and doing the toe, you know, stand out. And she thought for a while, she says, I can do that. So then she joined me. So we were a grandmother-granddaughter team because we would practice together. Well, they decided at the school to put on a choreographer's showcase. When they did, now what's a tour? What is this? We didn't know, but of course, we're going to sign up for it, so we did. Well, guess what? I have no idea as to what we were going to be doing. They said, go out in the middle here and just show us what you can do. Well, I'm looking at them and saying, I don't know what I can do. You have to show me. Well, it got to be that we had to move in certain areas. And so one of the first things that they did was to teach us how they wanted us to hold our hands. So what did they do? They gave us pencils so that we would hold our hands just a certain way. Now imagine after an hour and a half of having a pencil in your hand and going out and trying to steer the car to drive,
Oh my.
trying to get the hands to work. After that, we also had to learn how to do different moves and how to move together because they wanted us as a chorus. So one of the things that we had to do was what I call the chicken dance. You hold on to each other's hands and you go
Oh no.
back and forth, back and forth. By the time that we were done, it was like, I guess I'm getting old for this. One day, they came and said, okay, we are just about ready. We're going to be in our costumes. We're going to put on tutus, and we're going to be beautiful. My granddaughter said, what? A tutu? I said, yes, we're in the show. We're going to do a tutu. Beautiful tutus, we were told, that we would be just absolutely gorgeous wearing our black with our little pink tights underneath it, and then we're going to have our tutus. Well, I don't know exactly what they mean by tutu, whether it's going to be this long, that long. And I'm thinking New York City Ballet, gorgeous costumes. This is coming from Seattle City Ballet. And I'm thinking, it's got to be nice. Well, they finally show up one day. So they come in and say, okay, here's our tutus. So we go running in to see our tutus. I pick one up. It's pink. It's held together with safety pins on ribbon. And I look at it and say, okay. So we put it on, and I go look in the mirror. Guess what? Because of the shape of it, it made this fat woman look even fatter. We go through and we practice, and they're itchy because they're kind of netting. And so every time we move, it's like, don't be scratching yourself because it's itchy. It goes right through the tights. The day comes when we are ready for our program. So we come out. Now, we were told that when we get into our position, do not move until the music starts. I had told everybody, and even sold tickets to be able to be in this program, including my pole dance instructor. And of course, I look out there, and there she is, right front and center. So we come out, and we get into position, and we don't dare move. And the music does not start. And we're standing there, and all we can move is our heads. The instructor, my pole dance instructor, is out there because she has been done ballet too before, but just standing there. And then finally, we have a chance to move, and we go through our program. In the meantime, it's like, can I remember what I'm supposed to be? Am I supposed to be over here? Am I supposed to be over here? We get through, and finally, when we get done, I get off stage, and it's like, oh, we made it, we made it. To tell you the truth, I was a ballerina. One day, I was not paid, but it was a ballerina show. I made it. It was wonderful. So yes, what you see in front of you is a ballerina.
Hey, Strutz. Good job.